challenges in clean label is that there is no legal definition of the term or claim clean label. Recognizing that, Ingredion has offered a definition to the industry, defining this through consumer research. And we defined this by saying that clean label is minimally processed food. It doesn't contain chemically modified additives, and it has a simple ingredient listing. So another challenge of clean label is that consumers mistrust the industry. And this is because food scandals are increasingly arising. So what the consequence is that consumers are looking for food that they understand and that are transparent. So consumers are more and more informed about the foods via online, via the internet. So they can access a wide bunch of information, and food manufacturers should make use of that and be transparent online about what ingredients they used, how they are processed, instead of putting it on the label. So the millennials particularly are a big part of the population today, and they are shaping the clean label trend. So we should look at the profile of the millennials. So these are people who have not learned cooking from scratch, but they are learning about their food via third parties. And they are very used to being very well informed via the internet. And they are looking for information and challenging information that the food manufacturers are putting out. Yes, so with that profile, this group is really driving the trend towards more authentic and real foods. So they are challenging the term natural, for example, wanting to understand what is behind. And because this is also not a term that is particularly defined, they are more going towards real, authentic food that doesn't need to look perfect, that can be imperfect, but needs to be real and authentic. So regarding categories that are flourishing in clean label, there are categories that are expected to be clean label since a long, long time, and these are more products that are consumed regularly, like, for example, dairy products, or products that are given to babies, like baby food, or products that are absolutely expected to be clean, like meat. So these are categories that regularly come up in our consumer research as being expected to be clean. But there are also categories that are consumed less regularly now that consumers also expect to be clean. For example, in the bakery area, crackers. So consumers expect them to have a clean label, but also be gluten-free, for example. Or in the area of frozen foods, also not regularly consumed for a lot of consumers, we see the rising demand of having these products cleaned up. And for example, there it is very important to have a high quality also after defrosting. So we see a trend towards more personalized nutrition, and we also see opportunities rising for food manufacturers in this area. And this is coming with the fact that consumers will be more familiar with their DNA profile in the future, so as if they would know their blood type. What that means is that food manufacturers need to be prepared to be more specific in terms of the functionality of the products they are offering to the market. So it can be products that are free from particular ingredients, like gluten-free, lactose-free, allergen-free in general, but also it could be that they need to add particular functions via proteins, fibers or vitamins to the foods in order to meet the specific nutritional needs of these consumers.